Committee on Trade, Custom and Free Movement. I co-chair with Kwesi, a member of the Ghanaian Parliament. He's the chair, I'm the co-chair. Based on our engagement, what the ordinary people face is not what that has to do with election and tenure. Some of them know how they get involved in electioneering. What they get in on the day-to-day basis is trade and free movement. The men in Togo who want to walk freely to Ghana and come back. The men in Nigeria who want to move from Nigeria to Niger. The businesswoman in La Côte d'Ivoire that want to go to Liberia. Those are the things that matters. What they go through, that you and I sit in our political capitals, we don't see, we don't feel it. It's something that is so frustrating. When someone tell you, so it impact the business, the interest rate, and their ability to continue on the business. So those are issues that affect us immediately. And like I said, two phenomena. Two into one. The political phenomenon is election and tenure on the one hand, and the day-to-day, the bread and butter issue is the issue of trade and free movement. If we can nip it and be real with it, at least we have made a progress in the tenure before the 5th legislature comes to fruition in the Gambia.
Press also going on, want to find out your assessment of this 5th legislature, what you anticipated. Are we there? Because the last meeting will be in Banjul, the Gambia.
Yeah, that will bring a closure to this legislature. And like I said in there, and I want to be real, I said to the speaker, I don't think I can to do a performance appraisal of him. What is important is what is on paper. Malcolm X once said, America, be true to what you have on paper. What they have on paper is the issue, what is important to the community as a whole. And this is the issue that I said, that the issue of election and tenure on one hand, trade and free movement on the other hand. I saw the parliament in my mind need to double up. Honestly, this parliament did not face up to the reality squarely as is expected. Too much is expected of us. We may not have the time, we may not have other resources, but it shouldn't be an excuse. We took up the challenge, we took up the responsibility, we agreed to be member of this. This part now benefiting from universal suffrage, which is another phenomenon that will be discussed another time. They are the who think that the best way to represent the community is to be voted by a community member. Many are not voted by a community member, if not all of us. Rather, our respective parliament sent us here. So perhaps we may lack the legitimacy. But however, to be frank, we have a huge responsibility, and I think we need to do our utmost best. We need to double up. Under the speaker, we need to double up.
The relation between the ECOWAS Commission and the Parliament, it looks like the Parliament is not being given the needed respect. How do we improve that so that whatever the Parliament gives, like the Speaker said, going to sit at their council, not getting issue of Parliament, you've bought tickets, move all the way from Liberia, different countries come, discuss things, and then when they are having discussions, Parliament, just a few lines, then it vanishes.
I think there's too much of bureaucratic red tape. We need to do away with the bureaucratic red tape. We need to put square pegs in square holes, round pegs in round holes, and start being too democratic and bureaucratic. There are those who think that in the play of power play, in the motion of power play, they think that, look, if you allow the Parliament to be more exciting and forceful, they may want to override the executive. Because the Commission represents the executive and the Parliament represents the various parliamentary body in our countries and over the judiciary. So I would think we need to see this thing as all of government approach, all of the regional approach, and don't see it separate like this, the Commission, this, the Parliament. So it was shocking when the Speaker said that. He saw the lady that came from Cape Verde, Gabriela, was like, wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, the many other members were surprised that we're not having the kind of hearing. We're not having the kind of importance. We're not having the kind of impact with the Commission. Too much of bureaucratic red tape. I would think we need to do away with it. Because we have said again and again, during the former Speaker tenure, that we needed to make the Parliament the People's Parliament. If we had to make it the People's Parliament, the people issue to be primary on the agenda.
Would you say that is also affecting this whole idea of electing MPs? Because if the executive are not in favor, with it and the parliament is in favor with it, it will affect the parliament.
But you see, the parliamentarian and the executive are all African. We all come from West Africa. So and that's the impression you get when you visit, that the people want universal suffrage. They want to be the one to determine who comes here. And do you want to tell them no? I mean, the people will must prevail. So you saw what happened in Mali, you saw what happened in Niger and Burkina Faso. I mean, in Amoi, we want to condemn it, but the people seem to be resolved in the defense of the leadership they have. So when people resolve on an issue, you don't underestimate them. So if the people want a universal suffrage, they want to be able to determine who they sent here, how they come here, in my mind, we should lend them our ears.